In today's lesson, we're going to add fractions using compensation. So what's compensation? Like, when do we use it? We use it when one of the fractions is close to a whole number, and you can use it on either of the two fractions. You can use it you can use it on either one fraction, or you can use it on both fractions. And if you use it on both, it might actually be easier. So let me illustrate that. So first of all, if the question is 4 7/9 plus 5/9, if we take a look at 4 7/9, that's close to a whole. So it's 4, but it's almost 5. So this is really close to 5. So we're just going to take that 4 7/9 and we're going to bump it up to 5. But we just can't do that. We have to bear in mind what we're adding to this. So if we take a look at the fractional piece, what do we have to add to this? 2 over 9, right? So we're going to add, that's what we add to make it 5. So I'm going to make it 5 to make it easier. But remember, we added 2 9s. So we just can't add it. Like, the way math works is if you do something, you have to balance it out. So if you added it up here, you have to subtract it the opposite down here. So we turn this into 5 by adding 2 over 9. But then down here, we're going to subtract it away. So it's 5. This becomes 5 plus 5 9s, which is just 5. So, but now we have to take away 2 9s. So 5 take away 2 is 3. So it's 5 and 3 9s. And as my grade 8s are realizing, we have to simplify our fractions when we're done. So to simplify our fractions, you need to take a look at the top number and the bottom number and say to yourself, is there a number that goes into 3 and 9? And there is. It's 3. So we're going to divide them both by 3. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So the answer is 5 1/3. Okay? So now let's do a couple examples together. So if we have 2 and 9/12 plus 11/12. Now, I said that we can do it at the same time, so let me illustrate what I mean by that. What do we have to add to the 9 here to make a whole? Macy? What do I have to add to 9/12 to make it a whole? How many 12s? Well, okay, so if the whole is 12 parts, what do I have to add to 9 to get to 12? 9 plus what is 12? Very good. So we have to add 3/12. Now what we can do, remember I said we can use compensation on both of the fractions. So this is a slightly different spin. If I add 3/12 to this one to make this 3 wholes, what I can do is I can subtract 3/12 from this one right now. So what's 11 subtract 3? 8. So 11 subtract 3 is 8. So it's going to be 3 plus 8/12, which is just 3 and 8/12. Quinn, can I simplify this? What do I divide them both by to do that? Good. How many 4s are in 8?
21.
And how many 4s are in 12? All right. Next question. 4 4/5 plus 3/5. Bryce, how many fifths do I have to add to this to make one whole? 1. So if I add 1/5 here, I can subtract 1/5 on the second fraction. So, Coden, what does the first fraction become?
5.
5 wholes? Yeah.
then-
Micah, what does the second fraction become?
I'm sorry, I was going to answer.
2/5. So 5 plus 2/5 is 5 and 2/5. Now, can we simplify this? No. There's no number that goes into 2 and into 5. So, now, next question. So we have 8 and 8/9 plus 4 and 7/9. What an interesting question. Because again, we could, like, because they're both so close to a whole number, we could round either one up and the other one goes down. So because I just want to change it up and show you we can do it, why don't we make 4 and 7/9 into 5? So how many ninths do we have to add to this to do that?
Here, 2 over 9.
We have to add 2 over 9 here,
5, 6, 7.
and we're gonna subtract 2 over 9 here. So, what does the first fraction become?
8 and 6/9.
8 and 6/9. And what does the second fraction become?
5.
5.
Are they doing the same thing as us?
No.
So now we can go ahead and combine these fractions easily because one of them has a whole number and the other one is a mixed fraction. 5 plus 8 gives us
13 over 16.
13 and 6/9. Is that in its most simplified form?
No.
No.
You can
Bryce, what can we divide 6 and 9 both by?
33.
Very good. What do we get, Bryce?
2 over 3.